I just banned the entire transfer market, and today we're going to be finding out for the next 15 years, every club must play academy players. They can't sign anyone. Let's see who survives. Here are the top deals from the transfer window. As you can see, Everton are able to sell players, but they're not allowed to buy anyone. Neither are anyone else in the Premier League. No Premier League clubs here buying anyone. Man City sold Nico O'Reilly, but they didn't buy anyone. The biggest signing of the entire window was like 23 million. 29.3 million for Ricardo Horta. That's like nothing. No transfers, no loans, no free agent signings. Nothing is allowed. We're going to try and win the Champions League and the Premier League with this team. And, well, our youth academy, of course. So let's send our scouts out. I'm not going to send them to England because everyone's going to be in England. So let's go to the Republic of Ireland instead, my home country. And we need defenders. So let's get Irish defenders. For our midfield, let's go for Haiti, I guess. I don't know. And then up front, we're going to go for Zambia. Why not? Shout out Pats and Daka, I guess. And we've already found a right back, Neil Sloan. I like the look of this guy. Showing great potential. We'll sign him for sure. And Ramman, he looks good as well, but he's 14. Because he's 14, that means we won't be able to promote him for another 2 years. But I like this for now. I'm going to buy coaches to help them develop as well. Here's another guy, James McGowan, 56 rated centre mid, and also Casey Toner. I like him. Peter Tobin as well. He looks decent too. Kevin Bernard, yeah, he looks nice. But oh my god, Wisdom Matenji, 82 to 94 potential. He looks nuts. We're signing him up immediately. He looks so good. And he's only second in the academy for potential because Aaron seems to have more. Even though he's 14, he's just goated. But we need to wait for him to turn 16. With Matenji, he's already 16. So let's get him on a development plan. He's so good. Who else is good? Tobin, our right back. Or is it Tobin? I don't really know. Peter Tobin. Oh, it's going to be Tobin. Get him on a development plan as well. I might promote Wisdom Matenji. Obviously, I can't send him out on loan because I have a transfer ban. And he doesn't start in this team. We obviously have Bowen, but we need to replace Fulkrug. And we could do that with Matenji. Aaron is a cam. And we do play with a cam. We do have Lucas Paqueta, though. He's really good. We'll see. We'll just keep on going. Here's another guy, a diamond in the rough, Owen Diamond. We'll sign him up. We're getting loads of fullbacks, and he's third in potential in the whole academy. That's so good. You know what? Screw it. I think we just promote Matenji to the first team. I think I'm just going to do it. We also have Kevin Bernard here, the centre mid. I'm going to make him a playmaker. I know he's not top 3 in potential, but he's 17. He's pretty high rated, so I'm going to promote him. I'm also going to promote Peter Tobin, and that's enough for now. I don't want to promote too many, but we can start Matenji up front. We could start in midfield Bernard, and then instead of Wan-Bissaka, we could start Tobin. Diouf is fine at left back, by the way. He's really good, and he's got a lot of potential, so we could leave him there, but we could have Tobin, Bernard, and Matenji. It might hurt short term, but long term, these guys are going to kill it. And so I'm going to release Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to release Kyle Walker-Peters, and Peter Tobin is going to start straight away. In centre mid, we're going to have Kevin Bernard start. I'm going to make Paqueta a cam. And then up front, I'm going to release Callum Wilson. I'm going to release Fulkrug. I'm also going to release Callum Marshall, and we have Matenji and Jared Bowen, who I'm going to also make a striker. We're not doing well right now, though. We are 18th in the league, so we need to pick it up. Maybe the 16-year-olds will help. I doubt it, though. We're now in the January transfer window, except, of course, it's not a transfer window because we're not able to buy or sell anyone. Well, we can sell people, but not buy them. We're up to 16th, so actually, the kids did help. This scout report, Andrew Fitzpatrick. He looks alright. Kilpatrick, I should say. People named Patrick must be afraid. Anyway, he's third in the academy in potential as well, which is good. Also, Ramman is 15 now, which is a great sign. It means his birthday is like November, December. So by November, December next year, he's going to be starting for us straight away. We'll just get rid of Paqueta because Paqueta has good potential, but Aaron has like insane potential. Also, we don't play with wingers, so I don't know how I'm going to fit Kilpatrick in, so I'm going to release him. Sloan, we're already good for fullback, so I'm going to release him. Same with Casey Toner. He's also 14. Owen Diamond, yeah, I'm going to release him as well because we have Diouf. And then McGowan in midfield hasn't got a lot of potential, so I'll leave him. We'll just keep Ramman Aaron for the moment. But yeah, Diouf here is showing great potential. El Hadj Malik Diouf. For our centre backs, none of them are particularly amazing for potential, so maybe we could find someone there. But in our starting team, who's playing midfield? Oh, it's Mateus Fernandes. That's pretty fair, to be honest. He's pretty young and really good, so actually I don't hate that. But Matenji is starting up front, and he scored a goal. Let's go, Matenji. 6 games, 1 goal. Let's go. They call him Wisdom for a reason, mainly because it's his name, but also because he's wise. But let's see if the transfer ban has affected the Premier League. I mean, United are down in 14th. That's weird. Everton are in the relegation zone. Ugh. Chelsea are 11th, but for now, mostly seems fairly normal. Mainly because everyone just has their players, but the longer time goes on, the more this table is going to get chaotic. But it is already pretty nuts. I think we found another Zambian, Chipako Kalunga. I absolutely have to sign this guy, and also Kalushu Lenshiwa, or Lenshina, I should say. Aaron still has more potential than both of these guys, and we already have a striker starting for us. But if we need a second striker, and we somehow lose Bowen, then Kalunga, we could be really, really good. I don't really know what to do with Lenshina here, because, well, we don't play with wingers, because Bowen is 29. I mean, he's not going to regress for a little while, so it probably wouldn't be an issue. Mateus Fernandes is showing great potential. Kevin Bernard has interest in Huracan. I don't even think he's showing great potential. potential. And I'm able to make him a centre mid in 4 weeks. Okay, let's keep Mateusz Fernandes. Let's get rid of Bernard. We're doing well without him anyway, but we are in 18th, so we're going to be close to relegation this year. Okay, do you know what? Fine, we're just going to send it. Get rid of Ward-Prowse. Okay, I'm not actually able to get rid of Ward-Prowse because I have players in on loan, but we're going to try and start Bernard. In order to do that, I need to promote one more person from the academy, and then I can release Ward-Prowse. And I feel like I want a centre back. We're up to 16th, so we're getting more safe, but I need a centre back. Okay, we're here in May now at the end of the Premier League season. 4 games to go. We're 15th, so I think we're going to survive, which is good. We're 5 points off the relegation zone with a few bronze players in there. That's really good. We're still waiting for one of these guys to turn 16 or find someone in our scouting reports that's also that good. Until then, Ward-Prowse will start in midfield, but the team is nice. Our 16-year-olds have done really well, but let's go to the final day of the season and see if we're going to get relegated. Last day of the year, and we are 16th. Are we getting relegated? I don't think so. We should be okay, although we do have leads on the final day. That's a winnable game, so let's see if we can win it. We'll start Bernard for this game. Why not? It's a 2-1 win. Paqueta and Matenji with the winner. Let's go. The absolute Zambian legend. Let's go to next season and find some centre backs for this damn team. Oh my god. Can Ireland provide for the final time? No, it's too much of fullbacks. We're fine for fullbacks. That's the end of our scouting report. Let's go to next year and let's set them up again. Paco Kalunga is now 16 years old, but I'm going to leave him in the youth academy for now because if we promoted him to the first team, he would not play a single minute. Bowen is on international duty. We signed a bunch of random free agents and we got people back from loan, I think, but they will be getting released. Let's send our scouts back out again. We need a centre back, and where better to go for a centre back than Italy for 9 months, and that is all we want. Let's send another scout out though. Let's go to the Philippines for 9 months. We have Bernard in midfield. We don't have a goalkeeper, so let's go to the Philippines for a goalkeeper. And for our final scout, why not go to Venezuela for 9 months? Shout out Solomon Rondon. We could also look for a Venezuelan centre back. I think that would be the way to go. I think that's the strategy. Let's see what we can find in those scout reports. And let's release some players that we don't need. We can keep Agard for the moment, even though he doesn't want to renew. Ouch. I can release Ward-Prowse to force Bernard to start in midfield. Let's go on with this team and see what we can find. We're missing a centre back at this point. Oh, it's Agard on international duty. Okay, never mind. We're not missing a centre back. But let's see if we can scout and find anyone. Here's our first scout report. Francesco Pagano. Potential to be special. CDM though. That looks incredible, but can I even make him a centre back? He's got more potential than Aaron. Are you kidding me? He looks like a centre back and it's 36 weeks. He's a CDM. Okay. I just have to firm it with him as a CDM. But if he's a CDM, what can I do with Ramman Aaron? Because Aaron is a cam and I already have Bernard playing centre mid. Oh, I know what I can do. A 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. That works. That actually works perfectly. Pagano is going to get promoted straight to the first team immediately. He's too good. Pagano starts straight away for sure. We haven't even checked for Filipino goalkeepers. Okay, these guys suck. What about Venezuelan centre backs? Yeah, nobody really. That's a great start to season 2. And promoted for the championship are Ipswich, Birmingham City, and Leicester. Okay, Birmingham City back in the Premier League. That's cool. Of course, it is the transfer window, but that's no good to us. We can't buy anyone, so let's keep going. And I think we found a goalkeeper, Danilo Navarro. He's only 59 rated, but 80 to 94 potential is lovely. There's also Christian De La Cruz. He's 14 though. I'm not going to sign him. Navarro 3rd in the academy, but I mean, Kalunga and Aaron have ridiculous potential, so we're not worried about that. Nobody from Venezuela, but it's a good start. We finally found a goalkeeper. He's also 6'8". He's absolutely huge. It's actually covered by my face cam. Kind of looks like, if I go down here, it kind of looks like I am his head, like this. That's so dumb. Okay, whatever. Okay, here's a centre-back, Carlo Gentil, showing great potential, which is decent, but I'd like a bit more. Any better Filipino goalkeepers? No, not really. But both these guys, the goalkeeper and the centre-back, are 17. And knowing that, maybe I promote them now, but maybe not. I don't think they're good enough. I think they need to be like exceptionally good to get promoted. Okay, Gentil actually doesn't look that good. I'm gonna leave him for 1 more month just in case. I think next month as well, Aaron is gonna turn 16. We're 12th in the league as well. We're looking pretty safe. The 16-year-olds are kind of cooking. And yes, Aaron is 16. Let's go. He's already up +2 overall this season, so get him into the first team. Probably gonna hurt a lot to lose Paqueta, but I don't care. It's gonna be worth it. Aaron starts and Paqueta gets released, and Luis Guilherme also gets released because he can play a cam as well, but we don't want that. Okay, let's check our scout reports and see if we can find anyone else. And here's a centre back that I found, Eusebio Rivera. He's got more potential than Carlo Gentil. We'll keep Gentil for the moment though, because he still has potential as well. But Rivera, let's get him on ball playing centre back. Why not? I don't know. He's also 17. Gentil is higher rated though, but Rivera has more potential. I don't want to replace the entire team though, because we're going to get smoked if I do. We're going to lose every single game, so I don't want to do that. Although we are 10th and we're doing well, but the transfer bans had an effect on teams already. Arsenal are in 7th, Man United in 8th, Spurs in 9th, Liverpool are still top of the league, then City, Chelsea, Newcastle. That's fairly normal. Crystal Palace in the relegation zone. That's weird. And I still don't know what to do with Kalunga. I think I'm just going to promote him. At this point, I might as well, because otherwise he's going to ask to leave the academy, and we don't want that. So I can just leave him on the bench there. And I'm sure he'll get some minutes. Anyway, let's keep going to the January transfer window, which isn't actually a transfer window because we can't buy or sell anyone. By the January transfer window, we are down to 14th. Oh, yikes. Well, we're not getting relegated or anything, so that's good. And looking at the team, I think we should just go for a centre-back. Todibo is 27, which isn't that bad, to be fair. But Agard is 30, and Kilman is 29. So I think we should get a centre-back in there. Maybe in a while. I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of young players on this team, and I don't want us to get relegated. I don't want to touch goalkeeper because it's such an important position, but maybe we could get away with one centre-back. Let's go with Rivera, just because he's got more potential than Gentile. And then we'll release Agard, and we'll release Max Kilman. So we can start Jean-Claire Todibo, and then also Rivera, although Rivera is the worst centre-back on the team. But I hope that doesn't last for long. I'm sure it won't. I can release one more person, so I'll release Casey, I guess. Let's go with this. We have a lot of young players in this team, and it might hurt for now, but in the future, it's really going to help. When everyone else is a transfer ban, and they're stuck with their players, and all of a sudden we have the best team in the game. Speaking of which, let's have a look around the league. Everyone's team is going to be basically the exact same. Although, Erling Haaland looks like he's gone. Has he left the Premier League? Oh no, he's on Man City. He's just sitting on the bench. That's crazy. Well, maybe he's injured or something. But yeah, the team is basically the same, but Van Dijk is going to start declining a lot now. So is Salah. And the championship clubs that got promoted, like Leicester and Ipswich, they don't have a transfer ban. It's only the teams that were in the Premier League before. So, you know, well, they could just buy everyone if they can afford it, of course. They're in the January transfer window. No one else is. Let's keep going. Okay, down to 15th in the league now. Now I'm getting worried. I hope it doesn't go so bad that we get relegated. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. Not sure what quite to do with these guys still. I don't really know. Maybe I promote them and leave them on the bench, to be honest. Yeah, Forbes is playing instead of Rivera. Yikes. The rest of the team is playing, and it's all pretty good. I think, yeah, I'm probably just going to promote these guys from the academy, but I can't start them, so I'm going to have to leave them on the bench, but they'll just firm that, I guess. And in doing that, what I can do is release players, so I can release Michael Forbes. I guess I release Gideon Kadua. I don't know who that is, really. Sorry, Gideon. This is what the team looks like now, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Okay. This starting team is nice. I think Gentile might play instead of Rivera. I don't really mind. Still want to replace Todibo, but I like the rest of the team for now. We just need these guys to develop and develop quickly. I'm going to keep skating in case we find one really good player, but I don't think we will. I'm just going to keep going, but let's go to the end of the season for you guys, and we'll see where we're at. Welcome to May. This is what the team looks like and the league looks like. We are 1 point off relegation. It is close, but I think we can survive. Let's have a look at the team then. Can we do it? Oh, team is nice. Matenji and Bernard both 70 rated. Rivera 68. What the hell? He is shot up and over. All his way past Gentile now. This is great. This is so good. Who's our top scorer? It's Bowen with 16 and then Fernandez with 15. Matenji gets himself 8 and 2 though. Wisdom plus 9 for the year. That's great to see, man. This is so good. Let's quick sim this game against Birmingham. See if we can get a win here. It's a 2-1 win. Mateusz Fernandez and Jared Bowen with the goals. They are our two talisman trying to help bring through the next generation. Let's go to the final day of the season and see where we're at. Final day of the season. We are 16th. Okay. Not in the relegation zone. And we're not looking like we're going to get relegated. Although our goal difference does suck. So we might need a result. But Brentford and Wolves are both playing Manchester United and Chelsea. So we're probably going to be okay. That's what I'm betting on anyway. Granted, they all have transfer bans, I'm pretty sure. So that they're stuck with their players, you know. They can't just sign Haaland or Mbappe. This is the team now. Spurs on the final day isn't exactly easy though. Can we get anything from this? Nah, we lose. But we should be okay. Chelsea did win. Man United did win. We should be fine. And we do survive. 16th. 33 points is not a lot, but it's enough. And Brentford and Wolves get relegated with Birmingham City. But Leicester and Ipswich both survived. Mainly because they're allowed to make transfers, I would imagine. And that leaves us looking like this. This is so good. I think this team has a great mix of older players and younger players. Bit of experience mixed in there with, you know, a little bit of youth. Let's see what we can do going forward. Let's go to next season. Let's go. Now we're in the new season. I don't think I'm going to send my scouts back out. Mateusz Fernandez and Diouf are fine for the rest of the simulation. They're 22. Jean-Claire Todibo is 27. That's okay. Bowen is 30. I could replace him with Kalunga though when it comes to it, but he is our best player, so obviously we're going to be keeping Bowen. Todibo is our captain, talismanic. We can play Navarro and nets if we need to. We can play Gentile at centre back if we need to. I think we have all the replacements we need really. Let's see which one of these wonder kids breaks out first for us. Obviously we didn't make any signings with them all through the youth academy, just like other teams are going to have to do. Let's simulate into the future and see what wonder kids other teams have managed to find. Let's go to the end of the year. We're here at the end of the season and we're 9th. Oh, look at the development. Let's check the team. Whoa. Mateusz Fernandez actually had a massive breakout. 88 overall at 23 is nuts. But the main grower is Matenji. He's the GOAT, man. Matenji's so good. The rest of the team is coming along fairly nicely as well. What contracts am I going to have to do next year? Oh, Peter Tobin we're going to have to do. Jean-Claire Todibo is pretty important as well. Pagano at CDM we're going to do. Kevin Bernard too. Wisdom, Matenji, get it done. Crescencio Somerville wants to leave. That's fine. But most of the guys were able to do. Brilliant stuff. We're developing really, really well. let's have a look around the league again. 3 years into a transfer ban, Liverpool still have Van Dijk at centre-back, but they've Stevenson. Do you know what the best way to do this is? It's through the transfer window. Or not the transfer window, sorry, the transfer search. Obviously, there is no transfer window. So Alisson is still 89 rated, which is good. Well, good for him, I guess. Mo Salah's down to an 84 overall. And Virgil van Dijk isn't here. He's just gone. He's probably retired, to be honest. With Man United, yeah, they have Matheus Cunha. They have Amad Diallo. Bruno Fernandes is declining. Kobe Mainoo's 83 rated. And Casemiro's 75 rated. That is rough. What about Van Dijk? Oh, he's not retired. He's still at Liverpool. He's 83 rated. It just didn't show up. But these players are going to fall off. But who the hell is Harvey Bell? 20 years old, exciting prospect from Arsenal. 85 to 91 potential. They're the players that are going to be dangerous, man. Do Chelsea have any youth academy legends? Well, they have Estevao, but obviously he's not really from their youth academy. They do have a lot of really good young players, though. I feel like Chelsea could be really dangerous. Yeah, Andre Santos, she's really good. But no youth academy prospects. That's kind of what we had to do. Granted, we had some good young players as well, like Fernandes and Diouf, but yeah, we kind of had to reform the entire team. I would like to start Navarro if I can next season, just because I feel like Hermansen doesn't have that much potential. In order to do that, I'm going to have to set up a scouting network and just sign random players from the scouting network. Let's give him his first game of the season here against Manchester City. Obviously, we're not going to get relegated or anything. It's a 3-1 loss, but away at Man City is a bit of a baptism of fire. I can live with that. And we end the season 9th. That's good. Liverpool won the title. Most of the normal kind of top 8 teams are pretty top 8 there. Sunderland got 8th. Good for them. Fulham got relegated. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Transfer ban's only going to get more interesting. I'm going to send out a scout just to fill up my youth academy so I can get rid of players that I don't want. Let's just go Korea for like, I don't know, 9 months, and let's just go centre mid, centre back and striker. I think it's also probably time to release Jean-Claire Todibo. I think 81 potential is, or 81 overall is the highest he's going to get to. So it's going to be Rivera and Gentile, and also Hermansen is gone as well. I just signed a bunch of these Korean guys, Pyeongchul Kim and Jungsu Chun. I just found them in the youth academy. I can really do proper development plans next year, but for now, our team is going to look a little bit different. A ninth place finish this year is pretty good, but now our team is full youth academy apart from Matheus Fernandes and Jared Bowen. And all we can do is simulate and find out how it does. So let's just do that. Oh yeah, and also Diouf. I forgot about Diouf. But Matenji is now 75 rated, man. He's goated. Let's go to next year and let's do development plans. I can do them myself because they're boring. Let's go to the end of next season and see how much better we are. Here we are at the end of the season and we are 14th. Okay, we survived. That's all I care about. Let's see, has the league been mashed up? Sunderland did really well last year. Now they're in the relegation zone. Brentford and Middlesbrough are gone. Leicester are still in the Premier League. They survived all this time. Ipswich are nowhere to be seen and Manchester City are going to win the title. Turns out Man City have really, really good youth players as well. Who'd have thought it? This is our team. I like it. Matheus Fernandes, 90 overall. Diouf, 84 rated. Matenji, 79. Let's go. The development from these guys is really, really good. That's kind of all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for, to be honest. But I want to focus in on Matenji. He's 20 years old and he's 79 rated. He's going to fly up in ratings. He went up +9 overall one year. He went +4 this year. Oh, interest from Spurs. That's not going to happen. I do have a lot of contracts to do. I may as well do them now. Matheus Fernandes gets a huge deal. We're only losing Crescencio Somerville. I can live with that. Oh, we might be losing Jared Bowen as well. We'll see about that. I might be able to do his contract early next season. This team's just going to keep on developing and keep on getting better, though. If we can survive in the Premier League with this team, they are going to fly up in ratings. Final game of the season is against Spurs. We can expect a result here, maybe. Ah, 3-1 loss. No shame. It happens. We can keep on moving. I really want to focus on Matenji, though. I want him to fly up in overall, and then I want all these other youth academy guys to follow him. He's by far the highest rated youth academy guy we have. I want to see him get really high rated by the end of next season. Let's see what he can do. End of season 5, and we are 11th, stabilizing ourselves. Lovely stuff with this youth core. Matenji, 85. What an animal. Bernard as well, up to an 81. I like that. Aron, 76. Pagano, 77. Gentile is kind of falling behind, but I think he should be okay. Fernandes, 92. Okay, that's just kind of nuts, I guess. Our top scorer was Matenji, +6 for the season. 21 goals. He's got more than Bowen. 21 years old. He's 85 rated. What an animal. And he gets better in 9 weeks as a target forward. What a beast. Aron gets better in 3 weeks as well as a half forward or a shadow striker. We'll go with shadow striker, I think. And Matheus Fernandes, we're going to put him on playmaker. Oh my god. We might have the best center mid in the world. And also a pretty deadly strike pairing. Big man, little man as well. Matenji 6 foot tall and Bowen's 5'9". But the main focus is on Matenji. He's 85 rated now. Can he carry us over the line with a win on the final day in the London Stadium? It's a 2-1 win. Bowen and Matenji with the goals. No surprises there. And we roll on to next season. The academy is developing. Final day of the 6th season and we're in 11th again. We're super stable here in the Premier League. Just constantly developing our players. I like it a lot. Everton is a shock relegation for sure, but Liverpool winning the league isn't exactly a shock result. They have a lot of good young players. We'll check on their teams now in a couple of years. That won't take long. Matenji, 88. What a beast. Wisdom indeed. Gentile is only 70 rated. Our lowest other rated player is Navarro, who's 75 rated. So So Gentile is a little bit behind, which is not great. Okay, I sorted contracts for Matheus Fernandes and Juve as well. I should also sort contracts for our best young players as well. They're expiring fairly soon, including Metenji. Oh my god, he's not looking for negotiation. It's fine, I can sort it next season. It happens. He's our most valuable. He's actually our second most valuable player because Matheus Fernandes is just that good. But Metenji was our top scorer by miles, so you know, it is what it is. Bowen is I don't know, 9 goals and he's 87 rated. We still have Kalunga here, and he's the same rating as Gentile. Maybe I just start Kalunga, you know. I think we're gonna do that. I don't think we can hold on to Bowen any longer. That does mean I'm gonna need to bring someone in though, because obviously we're at the minimum squad size, so I'm gonna need to pick up like a backup striker or something. But I can do that. Just send a scout out to Paraguay to find someone. And here is Norwich on the final day. Let's give Kalunga his first start for the team. It's a 2-2 draw. Damn, Bernard with a goal and Aaron with a goal. But I'm not worried. Let's go to the 25th and let's see what we can do. Okay, I signed some Paraguayans. Do I release Bowen? I think I do. Would I rather have a declining Jared Bowen or a Kalunga coming up? Who we already know, by the way, Kalunga has significant potential. I think it's time to release Jared Bowen. Let's do it. I know it's a bit sacrilegious for West Ham to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. These are our best players and they're really, really good. I just need to get Wisdom Metenji's contract sorted, but I can do that early next year. The rest of the team looks pretty nice. We need Gentile to pick up the pace and we'll see what Kalunga does up front. But for now, let's keep simulating. Let's go to the end of next year and see what happens with those two guys. And let's see how much better Metenji can get as well. Back at the end of another season. I like the look of that. May. We have jumped up to 9th. Okay, that's actually not that much. But let's see if the team has improved. Metenji, 90 overall. Kalunga and Gentile have caught up. 79 rated Gentile, 79 rated Kalunga. I think it was the right decision to release Jared Bowen as much as it hurts. It's definitely the right thing to do. This is really, really good. The team is developing super nicely. Let's check how much overall they've increased this year. Fernandes +1. He does want to leave for some reason, but he won't. Metenji, one of the world's best. Let's go at the age of 23. +3 for Diouf and Bernard and Pagano. Aaron +2. +1 for Eusebio Rivera, but +9 for Gentile and for Kalunga. Only +1 for Tobin as well. And only +1 for Danilo Navarro. Some of our players are stagnating. Some of them are absolutely flying. But the more we play with them, the more their potentials will increase. And the more this team is going to get really good. I like this a lot. I like what we got going on here. We're just slowly climbing up in the Premier League. But next year could be a breakout year for this team for sure. This is what Arsenal looks like when they have a transfer ban. Harvey Bell looks really, really good. Jorge Camacho looks like pretty decent potential. Valentin Carrizo, similar. A lot of their current players are now in their declining phase of their career. Other than, of course, Jakub Kiwior, who is in his peak for some reason. Christian Mosquera looks really, really good. But yeah, a lot of these, like, kind of generated players. A lot of their youth academy guys look very nice. Victor Simons looks very good. I think we're going to see something similar at Chelsea, where you'll have, like, Caicedo and Colwill. You'll have Delap. But then there's guys like Czech DMA, who looks really good. 18 years old, 83 overall, 87 to 93 potential. He looks nuts. Keanu Dyer looks good. Estevao looks really good. Jarell Hato's the GOAT, obviously, but we already knew that. Yeah, Cole Palmer's going to be in his peak, 30 years old. Kendry Paez. They've got some great players. What about Liverpool? They've got Ekitike still. They've Gravenberch and Ishak. Obviously, they can't sign anyone, which sucks for them because they signed everyone this window, literally. But they have Ngomoa. Obviously, he's really good. Look at this guy. A 93 rated Hungarian left back. What do you mean? Is this like Milos Kerkez regenerated? This is insane. The greatest left back of all time. Okay, and a Hungarian goalkeeper and a Hungarian cam. Why do they have so many Hungarians? And Dominic Szoboszlai. I think that's just coincidence, but that's hilarious. They have so many Hungarians. Amad Diallo, Brahim, Benarbia. Nailed it first try, no problems. It's just regens of their current players. That's what I think it is. I'm not sure though. Benjamin Potter though looks really, really good. Yeah, every team has managed to scramble together their youth academies pretty well. Abdoulaye Jumabah actually looks genuinely pretty good. Shout out Sierra Leone, I guess. Manchester City just have good young players like Claudio Echeverri. Have they needed their youth academy? Ooh, Cesar Lozada. I think that's Rodri's regen. He looks really good. Other than him, it's just oh no, Rodri's right here. Never mind. Fabio Rodriguez looks nuts. What the hell? 92 to 98 potential. Oh my god. Yep, their youth academies are looking pretty good, but ours is also looking pretty good. Final game of our season is against Leicester. Let's go and win it. No problem at all. It's a 2-1 win. Excellent stuff. Let's go to next season and let's get the breakout. That's what I want. I want a breakout year for West Ham. Another season wrapped, and it's a bit of a breakout year. 5th in the Premier League now, and if we win on this final day, we could overtake Arsenal to get into Champions League position, and I would like that a lot. This is the team. Yeah, it's developed a lot. Metenji and Bernard are the same rating. 83 rated Rivera and Tobin or whatever. I still can't pronounce his name. Tobin, I guess. Tobin. He's really good at football, but his name sucks. He's the new Seamus Coleman. Just deal with it. Top goal scorer is Metenji, 27 and 14, 22 and 10 from Matheus Fernandes in midfield. He's our captain, and deservedly so as well. Our most valuable player is now Wisdom Metenji. Let's go, Wisdom! Get him on a new development plan as well. Get him on Poacher. I love it. He's going to keep getting better. And well, let's see if we can break into the Champions League. Chelsea on the final day is a tough game, but I think we can can do it with a bit of luck. It's a 4-1 loss. Never mind. We got absolutely smoked. Oh well, I'm not worried. We're going to be in European competition for the first time next season. With a transfer ban, that's pretty impressive. Let's run it back to next year and let's push for a Premier League title, Champions League football, and Europa League trophy. Another season wrapped up, and we are top 4 this time around. I like it. 3 points ahead of Arsenal. We do have a game in hand. For some reason, we didn't play on the final day of the season, just like everyone else, which is a bit weird. In the Europa League, we got knocked out in the round of 16 against Leverkusen. That's not the worst. Like, Leverkusen are very good. I think I can live with that, especially if we qualify for the Champions League this season. Speaking of which, this is the team. It's lovely. Matenji, 93 overall. The breakout is real. Pagano at CDM looks really, really nice as well. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This team is super, super good. Roll on final day of the season against Sunderland. We're guaranteed Champions League football, so we're going to be playing in the Champions League next year. Goals from Kalunga, Matenji, and Pagano. Lovely stuff. There may have been a transfer ban over the entire league, but we've still been able to exploit it and do really, really well. This is when I reveal the second part of the video to you. Premier League clubs are not the only teams affected by this transfer ban. All of the biggest clubs in world football are affected by this transfer ban as well. So in League 1, we just have PSG affected by the transfer ban, but I mean, they're still flying at the top of the league. We have Real Madrid affected by the transfer ban. That's why Jude Bellingham, Raul Asensio, Brahim are still here. Guillaume Brunet is obviously from their youth academy, so is Iago Carrasco. But everyone that's here is either from their youth academy or was already at the club. That's why a lot of their players are just the young players they've signed, or the likes of Marcos Moreno. Same with, really, really interestingly, Barcelona. This is going to be interesting. Elias Butner looks really good. Marc Bernal, the go. Pau Kubarsi looks really good. A bunch of their youth players look amazing, and Lamine is obviously here alongside Arat Ledesma, who looks nuts. He's still growing at 24, and he's one of the world's best. Who the hell is that guy? He's better than Lamine Yamal. And Pedri is obviously still here, and obviously Gavi is as well. So they have the best midfield in the world with Pedri, Gavi, and Arat. In Italy, we have a few clubs under transfer ban, including Inter Milan, who still have Alessandro Bastoni, who's now declining, but he's 89 rated, so he's still really good. Oliver Dragicevic looks good for them. Leo Sauer looks good as well. Yildirim looks all right. In Germany, obviously FC Bayern Munich. Albert Bayer, yeah, 21 years old, 90 overall, looks very, very good. Alfonso Davies, Hiroki Ito, Jamal Musiala, Michael Elise. Yeah, it's all players that were either here before or they developed themselves through their own youth academies. Very, very nice. So let's go and take on world football with a transfer embargo. Let's see what happens. And with only a couple of years left in the simulation, it's about time we go and do it. We haven't won a Premier League title yet. We actually haven't won a trophy yet, but all that is about to change. Let's go and watch it happen. Check it out. In the Champions League, we got the whole way to the semi-final and we're top of the Prem. 9 points clear on the final day. We win the Premier League title, and in the Champions League, we lost in the semis to Marseille. Ajax are in the final of the Champions League. They were in the final of the Europa League last season, so it's Europa League teams coming up and dominating in the Champions League. That's what I want to see. Look at this squad. Not a transfer made. A few West Ham players in here as well with Diouf and Fernandez, but the rest of the team is all youth academy. And our top goal scorer is Wisdom Matenje, 33 and 13, 27 and 14 from Kevin Bernard. Shout out Haiti, currently in the midst of a civil war, I believe. Kalunga with 16 and 3 as well, 12 and 12 from Fernandez. I don't know why I said Haiti was in the civil war. I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, final game of the season is against Nottingham Forest. Let's get a win against Forest, please. 3-1 win. Lovely. Matenje with a brace and Bernard as well. Matenje, the goat. Let's go, Matenje. But yeah, we're not in the Champions League final, but Matenje could definitely win himself a Ballon d'Or. I do want to check contracts. Okay, we have a few running out, but I can renew. Lovely stuff. I want to take renewals. El Diouf wants to leave. Okay, well, we'll see about that. I should be able to do their contracts next season. Anyway, I'm going to go to the Ballon d'Or next year. We win the Premier League for the very, very first time in a dominant way. Let's see if we get paid off with a Ballon d'Or for Matenje. And here are your Ballon d'Or nominees. Matenje, Manier, Kalunga, and Endrick. That's Matenje and Kalunga, both nominated for the Ballon d'Or. 2 Zambians up there. The Zambian brothers up for Ballon d'Or. Not literal brothers, but metaphorical brothers, definitely. But this has to be Matenje's Ballon d'Or for sure. And the Ballon d'Or winner is Matenje. Let's go. A Ballon d'Or for Matenje is huge. Without even using transfers, we have the best players in the world. 2 of them nominated for the Ballon d'Or and Matenje winning it. Let's go and win the Champions League. We have the best team in the world now, I'm pretty sure. Let's go and prove it. Let's go to let's go to April, Champions League quarterfinal, and see where we're at. And we're in the quarterfinal against AS Monaco. Okay, here's your first leg away in Monaco. It's a 3-1 win for West Ham. Excellent stuff. Matenje, man of the match. And therefore, we should be able to get through the second leg with minimal effort. It's a 2-1 win. 5-2 on aggregate. Plenty. Lovely stuff. Straight to a Champions League semi-final without a hitch, really. And it's Leipzig now in the semis. I like that a lot. That is definitely a winnable tie. And here's your first leg away in Leipzig under the lights on a Wednesday night. It's a 3-0 win. Oh my god, we are so good. It's a youth academy team for the ages. Well, actually, it's more than that. It's academy versus academy. It's about as fair an experiment as I could make. And we should be heading to a Champions League final. 5-0 on aggregate. Not a hitch in the process. success. It's a 2-2 draw between PSG and Barcelona in the other semi-final, but PSG pull through, and we're not top of the Premier League. We're 6th. How close is it up there? Oh, actually not close at all. Okay, so we're not going to win the Premier League, but we've prioritized other competitions, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Let's skip over everything. Let's go straight to the biggest game of the video. Mikey Moore wins Player of the Season from the Spurs Academy, but for us, this is the team heading into a Champions League final. It's so good. Not a single transfer involved with this team, and our top scorer was Matenje. 30 and 11 for him, 20 and 14 for Matheus Fernandes, the spiritual leader of this team. And it's time for the biggest game of our season. Can we win the Champions League? West Ham versus PSG. Come on. Yes! 3-1. A transfer ban PSG versus a transfer ban West Ham. Matenje. It's a wisdom Matenje hat trick. The wisest man in the world. West Ham win the Champions League. And when the world is transfer banned, when no one is allowed to make a signing, when it's academy versus academy and it's youth only, we win. We did it. Which rules should I add to my next video? Should I go no over 21s, local academy only, something crazy like that? Suggest it in the comments and I will read it. Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Click this video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you all once again, and I will see you all next time.